lot for the wide and varied menu options that we have down here. We can either put up with a woman and she can put up with us because, quite frankly, I don't think it's any real picnic dealing with men if you're a chick. But, unless you happen to find another man's genitalia delicious, therein lies the rub, or doesn't lie the rub, so to speak. So I can totally understand that Lindsay Lohan wants to date women, finds it easier to be in relationships with women.
Maybe she just wants friends.
Maybe she just wants friends. I don't know. When it comes to getting horizontal, though, she enjoys the old pork sword, and who can blame her for that? What else?
Well, Kim Kardashian's in the news again. Kim Kardashian will guest star on the sitcom Two Broke Girls, which is about waitresses with no money.
Right.
One of my favorite shows. And cleavage.
Yeah.
It's about cleavage, too.
It's about cleavage. Well, the one chick is kind of flat. The one that's supposed to be all Paris Hilton-y looking. She is not rocking a situation north of the equator. And the other one is one of the most... what's her name? Kat Dennings?
Yeah.
One of the most generously double-breasted females this side of the entertainment business. And also, if you follow her on Twitter, legitimately very funny. It's true. But yeah, Kim Kardashian's going to be on Two Broke Girls, about waitresses with no money. The way Kim Kardashian would have been if her mom hadn't hoarded out her sex tape. What else?
I'll have an order of vocal fries, please. The homeless guy Miley Cyrus brought to the VMAs has a criminal record.
Yeah.
Bummer, dude.
Yet, he's still more embarrassed to hang out with her than she is to hang out with him.
It's so sad.
What else?
72-year-old Harrison Ford may return for a Blade Runner sequel.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the first one?
Yeah, that's kind of... Yeah. This is the part of you that hasn't seen Star Wars, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, he was in that. I know he was in that.
Yeah, no problem. They already have a title. Blade Shuffler. I think
Harrison Ford is not laughing right now.
Yeah, Harrison Ford will still be an enemy of machinery, but this time, instead of hunting down robots, he'll be fighting with his cable remote. He'll take on new foes like salt and sugar, and the kids that won't stay the hell off of his lawn. What else?
Matt Damon. He did his Ice Bucket Challenge video with toilet water.
Yeah. And up until this point, the only way to see a celebrity covered in water from a toilet was to hang out with Andy Dick on a Saturday night. Have you ever seen porn that involved like dunking the chick's head in the toilet?
It has crossed my browser once or twice.
Yeah, no, it's not even that graphic or crazy or anything, but like, it makes me know that, because everybody loves to go like, oh, I'm perverted, I'm wild, and like, I see that and I'm like, maybe not so much. At no point has it ever entered my consciousness to be like, it'd be really hot to be taking her roughly from behind while giving her a swirly. I don't think so.
Sometimes you just know you're done. You're longing for that shining sun. You walk these streets most every day. You're waiting to get washed away. Time won't stop, but I'll stop time to run away and make you mine. I'll take with puppies in my face saying Dad gotta join the human race. Time for a yawn and a stretch and a walk, you see.
A song about how awesome it is to hang out with your dogs. Did you celebrate National Dog Day on Tuesday? Ironically, it was not only National Dog Day, it also happened to be National Day of Women's Equality, which I found to be wildly ironic. I was like, really? Seriously? I mean, don't get me wrong here. I love dogs. I love women. But, like, the fact that women have to share their day of national equality with a different species doesn't make them seem very equal. Doesn't really make it feel like you've come a long way, baby. And the ultimately ironic part was the fact that I would imagine that Women's Equality Day was around before National Dog Day. So at some point, the people making coming up with the idea for National Dog Day were like, okay, we need a day for dogs. Anything else going on this day in August? Well, there's this Women's Equality Day. National Dog Day it is. Yeah, a tad ironic. But here's the thing. If you do have a dog and you miss National Dog Day, do something awesome for your dog. Extra walk, extra treat, extra playtime. Something that makes them happy. Something, that makes them happy, because they really, truly are our best friends. They are scientifically proven to be man's best friend. And if you don't have a dog, get one. It'll make you a better person. I don't care if you're Gandhi. I don't care if you're Mother Teresa. Having a dog will make you better than you were before. A dog teaches you how to love. Dogs are amazing. Every day should be National Dog Day. It was about a year ago that my dog Mabel passed away. It was really, really difficult. And it doesn't make it any easier. But I realized when I lost her that, well, dogs, I think, come into our lives to teach us about love. I think they teach us how to love in a certain way that we maybe don't know how to do until we have a dog or maybe a child of our own. But it's that thing that loves you unconditionally, that is always stoked to see you, which your kid will not be, by the way. Maybe initially, but that'll fade. Oh, that'll fade. He said, not ever having had kids and having nothing to base it on. But yeah, a dog, scientifically proven to be man's best friend. When you hang out with your dog, it releases this chemical in you called oxytocin. It makes you feel good, makes you feel loved and connected. And you know what? It does the same thing for a dog. Dogs have evolved to this point where they have hooked up with the species on Earth that's kind of running the show and made themselves absolutely integral to our lives. Dogs serve a function. I'm not necessarily a spiritual individual, but if you do look for proof of intelligent design or a creator or something of that nature, the relationship between man and dog is possibly, I think, some of the best examples of the idea, is one of the best examples of this idea that a creator went, hey, you're going to need something to help you out, get you through life, be your partner. Back in the day, he's going to help you hunt, he's going to help you provide food, and he's going to help you look after your family, and then he's going to guard your family, he's going to guard your crops, he's going to guard your flock, he's going to guard your children, and he will be your partner in all things, and all he wants is to love you. If that's not proof of a creator going, I'm going to put something on Earth to help you out, I really don't know what is. But yeah, Tuesday was National Dog Day. If you don't have a dog, get one. And if you do have a dog, make every day National Dog Day. Let's finish up the news. Funkhouser, what else has been going on?
I have 3 dogs. I don't recommend
you have
3.
3?
Yeah,
I could,
don't do that.
I've always had 2. Whenever I've had 2 and been babysitting a third, that's when walk time gets a little bit interesting. Trying to keep the pack moving in the same direction while you're out in the street can prove to be a little challenging with a third dog. Do you find that with yours?
Yep. Everything's a little challenging with 3 of them. I had 2. Girlfriend had 1. Now we have 3.
Oh, you're like the Brady Bunch of dogs. That's awesome.
Yeah, without the theme song or the fun.
You've combined your dog family. How's that gone? Like, do your dogs get along?
Yeah, I mean, they're all about the same size and stuff, and we've come up with a plan on how to urinate in the new house, and it's been going okay.
Hopefully outside of the new house.
Outside, yes.
The plan exists in the new house. The urination, hopefully, not so much. Go on.
A teenager in Pennsylvania was arrested for waving a rubber penis out his window at other drivers.
because this is, of course, a clear violation of the penal code. Penal code? Yeah.
All the penal
that's
code.
What they... All the penal codes. I laugh only because that seems like exactly the sort of thing I would have done as a teenager should I manage to be in possession with a giant rubber penis. That's what you do when you're 17. If for some reason you become the proud owner of a giant rubber penis, you wave it out the window as you drive down the highway. It's just kind of sort of a rite of passage what you do. Not that I ever did it, but just the desire to do stupid stuff like that. If you don't do the occasional stupid thing like that when you're 16, 17, 18, I really don't know how you're going through
What kind
life.
of cops arrest kids for that?
I don't know. I guess you could say it's causing a disturbance. I mean, it is a distraction. Like waving anything at people on the road could probably get you arrested because it's not really making a safe environment to have something, like whether it's a flashlight or whether it's sort of like I don't know. For whatever reason, I could kind of understand it causing unsafe driving conditions because, like, if you're driving down the road and you just saw a giant rubber dong wagging out the window, that would be distracting for a second. You might take your eyes off of what you're doing, and it could cause harm to people. Doesn't mean I wouldn't have done it when I was 16, but I think I can understand the comp's perspective on this one.
I think you should get a warning, though.
I think you should get a warning. Yeah, I don't think you should get arrested. I think cops should take. Yeah, I think the cops should take into account that you're 16 and you're doing stupid stuff. If I see it again, you're totally getting arrested. So no more wagging giant manitalia out the window as you drive down the street, please. Okay. Okay.
I'd like to think this was his second warning. You get arrested.
What else?
You again? A Georgia boy was
the Olsen boy.
A Georgia boy was struck by lightning while doing schoolwork in his house.
See? Lesson here, kids. Homework kills. You should be out waving giant rubber penises at fellow drivers. I posted a list of things that no longer exist on the interwebs. You can check it out on my Facebook page. It was just this list of things that don't exist anymore. Like TRL. Like Squeeze-Its. Those drinks. Crystal Pepsi. And Blockbuster Video as well. And I never really thought about this because I don't think I ever really rented stuff from Blockbuster, maybe once or twice. But this one guy, like, Blockbuster doesn't exist anymore. And this guy posted, F you, Blockbuster. F you and your late fees. Who got the last laugh? I don't know if that's just funny to me, but yeah, I find it to be wildly amusing.
Every time you see one, it's like, look, a dinosaur.
Yeah, do they still have them? I think, like, somebody else posted they have them in Mexico still. I was like, oh, okay.
They're still around, a couple of them in SoCal. But, I mean, they're like ghost towns. That's funny.
What do they even rent out? Like, does anybody even have VCRs anymore?
I don't know. What would they? I don't know what they'd...
Didn't they rent video games for a minute?
Yeah, there was like a game edition green building attachment to the Blockbuster. But, I mean, I just found my old card, and it's all laminated and stuff. And it's just like, it seems so old school to go there and go, here's my card. Can I borrow some movies for 3 days?
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, there you go. There went one business. Which is, it's tough trying to make it in businesses, whether those businesses are large or small, which is why I got to say I love this story. This isn't something that a lot of people are going to be getting a lot of mileage out of on the air. You probably won't hear it too many places. It's not got controversy. It's nothing juicy. It's not divisive.